Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how we made this mac and cheese. This is brisket, these pickled jalapenos, and the barbecue sauce to go with it. To get started, I got this nice choice brisket I got here from my local store. I'm going to go ahead and start getting some of this fat off on here. Brisket has two parts to it, the point and the flat. On the flat is the more lean part of it. So I'd like to try to keep about a half inch or so of fat on top of that. Point I like to remove a bit more. It's got plenty of fat on the inside of it that will help keep it nice and juicy during this nice lovely smoking process. And this is a little bit of more of an ugly looking brisket, so I had quite a few things to cut off there. But don't worry, we're saving it. We are saving it. Why? Oh, you'll see why. Stay tuned for that. Definitely stay tuned for that. But for right now, I'm gonna round this off a little bit, get a nice little pretty, as pretty as I can get it. Get some more scraggly pieces off. And once we're done with that, I'm gonna take some nice kosher salt and get it nice and seasoned and put it in the fridge overnight. While our brisket gets salted overnight, go ahead and start some pickled jalapenos. In this pot here, I have 1.5 cups of water, half a cup of white still vinegar, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and I brought that over to get boiled. In this mason jar here, I'm going to go with 1 tablespoon of black peppercorns, 1 tablespoon of ground mustard seeds. Well, not ground, they're just mustard seeds because they're not ground. Unless they're kids, then they could be grounded. But no, never mind. Here we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and slice up 1/2 of a red onion. And then I'm going to go ahead and chop those jalapenos up and add them to the jar. And then once our salt and sugar is dissolved in that pot of water, I'm going to go ahead and add it to the mason jar. Let it sit to something temperature, room temperature. And once I got the room temperature, pop in the fridge and let it sit there for a day or two till our briskets are ready. ready. Let's go ahead and make us some barbecue sauce. This is just a basic one, nothing too fancy, anything like that. A little hotter than I expected that pan when I put that ketchup in there, but I got about 1 cup of ketchup going in. Maybe 2. I think it was 2 cups of ketchup. Make it 2 cups of ketchup. And then I got about half a cup to 3/4 cups of brown sugar going there. I got some light for this one. Go ahead and get that mixed up. Then I'm going to add some salt, pepper, ground mustard, a little bit of chili, a little bit of beef broth. Get that in there. And just kind of let that simmer for about a half hour or so until it's nice and cohesive. It is now the next day, and I am going to take our brisket here and give it a nice little treatment with our barbecue rub. The description for the rub will be in the description. I don't know why I went with the word description. That's what I did. That's what I got, so that's what we're going with. Description will be in the description of the barbecue rub. But anyways, as you see, get all the sides, get everything nice and good. Once you get it nice and good, set it aside. Let it rest for about an hour or 2. While it rests, get your fire going. Now that we have this bad boy over here on the smoker going nice and good, we're going to go ahead and let it rock for a little while. After a few hours, I put tallow on there, going to let that render down, and just like that, bam, tallow's rendered, brisket's looking nice. I'm gonna go ahead, baste it a little bit. Oh, hey, settle down there, pot, settle down. Go ahead and give that brisket a nice little baste. And we're gonna do this every 15 to 30 minutes or so till it looks like this. Look at that, crater, son of a gun, there's a crater. Well, that's alright. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this to the side, get our butcher paper out, get this bad boy nice and rolled up. Pop it back onto the smoker and let it go for another few more hours. Once it's ready to go, let it rest overnight. I put it in my oven at 170 until the next morning. Or if you want to do the cooler method, look up how to do that. Or, you know, if you have a warmer. If you have a warmer, good for you. I'll get one. Don't you worry, I'll get one eventually. But for now, I use my oven. Alright, it's almost lunchtime. You know what that means. Mac and cheese. Got some onions I cut up here. I'm gonna keep those nice and sauteed up. Then I'm a little flour, make a quick little rooskies. Once I cook some of that flour down, I'm gonna add some of this there heavy cream. About 1.5 cups or so. And then I'm gonna take a block of cream cheese that I cut up and let that warm up together. I don't know why, it just works out better that way. It's nice and creamy. Once you add a little bit more cream to that, make sure it's nice and good. Add some of your shredded cheese that I totally forgot to tell you to shred up. I use Sharp Cheddar, Monterey, and some Parmesan. And then I'm going to add some seasonings to that. The exact recipe for this will be in the description. That's right. The recipe, the word I completely forgot about earlier. Once you have your cheese nice and cohesive and mixed well together, because I don't know why I just said the same thing, but whatever, go ahead and add your elbow macaroni or any noodle that you prefer that I totally remembered to tell you to boil and cook off. Yep. So once you do that, mix it together, cover it up, pop it in the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes or so. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead, turn your oven to broil. Sprinkle the remainder of whatever cheese you shredded up that I totally remembered to tell you to do. Put that on top. Put that back in the oven for about 15 minutes or so and get that cheese nice and crispy. While that does its thing, oh, that's right, baby. It's brisket time. We're gonna unwrap this bad boy. Keep as many juices as we can. Look at all that. Look at all that. Oh, drizzle, drizzle. Drizzle, drizzle. Not as much as I wanted, but some. And go ahead. Separate the flat from the point. Juicy. Good. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I got plans for that flat later. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But we'll get to that when it comes. Go ahead, slice some of this point up. I'm going to put this all to the side there. Don't worry, don't worry. I gave the flat a little love too. Nice and bendy. Falling apart. A little too much falling apart. That's alright, that's alright. Let's see here, let's see here. Nice little cut of the flat. Oop, just fell right the fuck apart. Alright, now we got our pickled jalapenos. Our sauce. Oh boy, wonder what's next, wonder what's next. What could it possibly be? What? Ah, the mac and cheese! Now we got the mac and cheese. Now let's get this all plated up. Or what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I forgot what I'm gonna do. Ah, we're gonna get a little photo shoot first. There we go. We got the brisket, the mac, the jalapenos. Now we got it on the plate, ready to go. Oh boy. Oh, forgot something. What did I forget? What did I forget? The sauce. How dare I forget that sauce? Go ahead, get that sauce on there. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Enjoy.